Thank you. I'm Réka Asztalos from Budapest, but my colleagues Agnes, Tanya, and Maria are also here somewhere. I'll be talking about a project called CORALL. You can see the title in the top left corner. Coaching-oriented online resources for the autonomous learning of languages for specific purposes. Now, as the title suggests, the main objective of the project is to support the autonomous learning of LSP, of languages for specific purposes, by creating open educational resources. Now, you can see the phrase coaching-oriented also in the title. We created this expression because we are not professional coaches, we are language teachers, but we think it is very important to include or employ a coaching attitude in the classroom. So that's why we included this in the title of the project. By this we mean that we support learners' autonomous learning by increasing transparency of the classroom, by encouraging learner awareness, and encouraging students to gradually take over control in their learning processes with different tools, by encouraging reflection, for example. Now, there are 5 outputs in the project, and we have already completed the first one, which you can see on the project homepage. And this is a conceptual framework for the project, including a collection of best practices and the results of interviews carried out with different stakeholders about autonomous language learning, and also a glossary of terms related to autonomous language learning. So output 1 you can already find on the homepage. Currently we are working on output 2 and 3, which are both open educational resources for supporting students' autonomous learning. In output 2 we are working on tools which are very short, so you can integrate them in language classes, or students can use them for self-study. And in output 3, we are developing modules which are longer. But both output 2 and output 3, we're focusing on the areas you can see on the slides, so from needs analysis to assessment for LSP. The tools, well, they're almost ready, so I think by the end of September they will be available on the project homepage, and the modules probably will be ready by the end of the year. Also in output 2, we have compiled a database of existing resources for students to use in English, German, and Spanish. So this is a collection of links of dictionaries or any kind of online resource that students can use, and it will be with comments and recommendations, so that we help students to use. Now, in the next phase of the project, we'll be working on case studies, so we'll be piloting the tools and modules, and create case studies about them. And in the last phase, we'll be developing guidelines for teachers how to use these resources. And this will be the last output, which will be finished by the end of the project, which is July next year. So I would recommend to everyone to go to the project homepage, visit it now and see what we have there now, and visit it later on to see when we are ready with the tools and the modules. And yes, please ask questions if you're interested. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, dear Réka. I'm sure a lot of teachers will be actually interested in checking your project. Thank you to all speakers for sharing.